Hi, I'm Bryant with Miami Beach Regional Library, and I hope that you have enjoyed the holiday season thus far and that you are ready for a wonderful new year. Today, I'm going to share with you a Florida version of a classic holiday tale that I am sure you're going to enjoy. This is the story of the Gingerbread Man. Once upon a time in Florida, there was a man and a woman, and they had been celebrating the holidays for some time, and they were looking for something new to make in their oven because they both love to bake. And they thought about pumpkin pie, but what with Thanksgiving and so many other feasts, they were kind of tired of pumpkin pie. I know it's hard to be tired of pumpkin pie, but they were. And they didn't want to give anyone a fruitcake, because while there are some fruitcake aficionados out there, most people are not so interested in that. And they weren't interested in some of the other holiday treats. They looked kind of ordinary, sugar cookies and the like. And finally, the woman said, "Gingerbread! We'll make a gingerbread man." The man said, "You're always the smartest here, a gingerbread man it is." And so they went to the store and they got all their supplies, and then they got the oven ready in the pan, and they made a little gingerbread man with skill. And they gave him little eyes made of fruit, and they gave him little buttons made of candy, and a little mouth made with some sugar, and a little nose. Pretty soon the gingerbread man was ready, and they put him on the pan, and they rolled him in the oven, and they set the timer on the oven after getting it preheated, and they waited. And the smell of gingerbread started to get better and better. The gingerbread man smelled wonderful, and he was going to be great to eat as a holiday treat. But then the oven dinged. Ding! And they opened the door, and they started to slide the tray out. And suddenly they were startled because the gingerbread man jumped up and he said, "Bye, I'll see you guys later." And he started running out the door, and the man and the woman said, "Wait, wait." And the gingerbread said, "I'm running as fast as I can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man." And he ran out the door, and he went into their yard, and it was a farmyard, and there were some chickens. Now, if you've ever seen chickens, they are very fond of food, and the gingerbread man smelled wonderful. And so they started coming around, and they were flapping their little wings, and they were biting at it and pecking at it with their little beaks. But the gingerbread man was so fast that they couldn't keep up with him, and they couldn't really get into him with their little beaks. And he kept running, and he said, chase me fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I outran a man, and I outran a woman, and now I'm outrunning you." And he kept going. Well, there by the gate to the farmyard was the dog, and the dog saw all the commotion with the chickens, and dogs are also very fond of food, and he was pretty hungry. So he came by and he went, "Woo, woo, 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 woo," and he was chasing the gingerbread man, and he almost caught him with his mouth. But not quite. And the gingerbread man said, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I outran a man, and I outran a woman. I outran some chickens, and I'm outrunning you." And he kept going. And the dog started falling behind. And the chickens were starting to get a little tired. And the man and the woman were running and running past. Well, then what happened is he encountered a cow, and the cow saw the gingerbread man, and the cow liked, as some stories will tell you, cookies. And so the cow went, and started to come over to the gingerbread man and try to bite him. But unfortunately for that cow, who was ponderous and slow, the gingerbread man kept running and saying, chase me fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. I outran a dog, I outran some chickens, I outran a man, I outran a woman, and I'm outrunning you." And he kept going. Well, pretty soon, he was cornered. He'd reached the edge of a river, and there was just nowhere to go. The cow and the dog and the chickens and the man and the woman were starting to circle around him, and they were going to catch him. But then he saw a log in the river. Now, let me tell you, my friends, you must be very careful of logs in Florida in rivers, because many logs are not what they seem. And the gingerbread man was going to hop on the log and use it as a boat, when suddenly the log spoke. "Hello, gingerbread man. It looks like you're in trouble. Would you like to cross the river on my tail?" And the gingerbread man said, "Everybody's been trying to eat me, and I know you will too." But the log, who, as you've probably figured out, is really a Florida alligator, said, "What do you mean I would eat you? I'm on the keto diet, and you're full of sugar and carbohydrates." And so the gingerbread man said, "Well, you know, that's kind of a good point." And he didn't have a lot of options. We went, "Ah!" He jumped on the back of the alligator's tail, and the people on the bank and the animals on the bank were making the noise. Mm. Woo, woo, woo. And what else? "Hey, stop it!" But he didn't stop. He was riding on the alligator's tail, and the alligator said after a moment, "You know, you might be more comfortable on my back. You're less likely to fall off." And so the gingerbread man went on the alligator's back, and he was riding, and then the alligator, after a moment, as they were nearing the shore, said, "Here, get on my nose so that you can jump off quicker and get to the other side." And the gingerbread man, he said, "Okay, yeah, I need to get out of here." And he was trusting the alligator, so he went up onto the alligator's nose, and he looked back at all the people on the other side and the animals, and he said, "Ha ha, chase me fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the gingerbread man. I outran a cow, I outran a dog, I outran some chickens, and I'm outrunning you, and don't forget the old man and the woman. And he started bragging some more, and suddenly the alligator did a death roll and opened his jaws and started eating the gingerbread man. And as the gingerbread man was being eaten by the alligator, he said, But wait, I thought you were on the keto diet." And the alligator simply said, "It's my cheat day." And that is the end of the story. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any desire to get wonderful information or to visit one of our facilities as soon as the current situation's over, you can visit us at www.mdpls.org to learn about your exciting library resources. Have a great day.